Have you ever felt a pull towards something you can't quite explain? For me, that pull led straight to Sri Lanka. Not for the beaches or temples, but for something deeper, an ancient way of life. I'd heard about the Veda people, Sri Lanka's indigenous community, living in harmony with the forest. Where there are people, there's food, and I wanted to taste the soul of this place. Imagine a kitchen without walls, a pantry filled by the earth, and recipes passed down by hand. This wasn't just a food tour, it was a journey into history and humanity, one meal at a time. We set out for a remote village, far from the cities and tourist trails. The Veda people are keepers of ancient traditions, and their food reflects that. No supermarkets, just the forest and generations of knowledge. I was nervous, but excitement won out. I packed an empty stomach and a big appetite for connection. This is the magic of travel, stepping out of your comfort zone and into someone else's world. I was about to meet the Veda tribe, whose roots go back thousands of years, and be invited to their table. For a guy from Queens who loves food and people, this was the ultimate jackpot. The call of this wild kitchen was too strong to ignore. I had to answer it, and what I found was more incredible than I could have imagined. Our adventure began at a lake so still it mirrored the sky. No speedboats, just a wooden canoe waiting to ferry us across. As we paddled, the silence was profound, broken only by the dip of the paddle and distant bird calls. Crossing the lake felt like leaving the modern world behind. On the other side, we stepped straight into the jungle. The path wound through ancient trees, sunlight dancing on the forest floor. Our guide pointed out plants used for medicine and cooking, a living grocery store. Then rain began to fall, gentle and cool, making the forest glisten. We found shelter under a rocky outcrop, and our guide surprised us with warm, sweet tea. Sipping tea in the rain, I realized even a simple pause can be a gift. When the rain eased, we continued, the air fresher, the world washed clean. With every step, I felt more tuned into this world, the city sounds replaced by the buzz of insects and the scent of wet earth. This journey wasn't just about getting somewhere, it was a transition, preparing me for what lay ahead. My mind was ready for the experience waiting at the end of the path. The forest opened up and suddenly we were in the Veda village. Simple huts, thatched roofs, no fences, just a gentle shift from wild to community. Children peeked out shyly. An elder watched us with serene eyes. The air was filled with wood smoke and peace. The welcome was quiet but warm. A nod, a smile, a clay pot of cool water. Hospitality here was pure and unspoken. I felt like I'd stepped into another dimension where life was stripped to its essentials. There was a sense of true community, people living with each other, not just near each other. They led us to the communal fire. No awkwardness, just acceptance. Gestures and smiles bridged any language gap. I sat on a woven mat, taking in the sounds, smells, and dignity of the people. This was the beginning of the real experience, not an observer, but a guest by their fire. Here, the present moment was everything. The heart of the village was the cooking fire. No modern kitchen, just earth and flame. A woman prepared the meal with practiced grace, recipes passed down by memory, not books. Wild yams, green leaves, and Kurakan millet, all gathered from the forest that morning. Two women ground millet by hand, their movements rhythmic and focused. The air filled with the nutty scent of toasting millet, earthy yams, and fresh herbs. It was mesmerizing. Food made from scratch with patience and love. No measurements, just instinct and tradition. This was art, not science, a living cookbook rewritten daily by the Veda women. Watching them, I realized this was food at its purest, earth to fire to plate. Every ingredient was respected, every step intentional. The process was a form of alchemy, turning the forest's gifts into nourishment. I felt privileged to witness it. This was the ancestors' cookbook, alive in every meal. Serving the meal was as beautiful as its preparation. No plates, just fresh leaves as nature's dishware. Kurakan paste, boiled wild yams, and a vibrant green sambal made from forest leaves, coconut, and chili. The colors were earthy and real, the aroma deeply satisfying. I picked up my leaf plate, the warmth seeping into my hands, and breathed in the forest. Using my fingers, I tasted the kurakan with sambal, an explosion of fresh, spicy, tangy flavors. The millet was hearty and roasted, the yams soft and comforting. Each bite was delicious alone, but together they created perfect harmony. I ate slowly, savoring every flavor. This was more than eating, it was an experience. The food was simple, yet complex in its purity. No artificial flavors, just the true taste of the earth. It was clean, nourishing, and made with an ingredient you can't buy: love. Looking around at the smiling faces and communal sharing, I understood. This food wasn't just about feeding the body, it fed the soul of the community. Every bite told a story of land, history, and skill. I felt connected to the people and the place in a way I'd never experienced before. This was a feast for all the senses, and it was unforgettable. As I enjoyed the meal, I caught the eye of the village elder. We couldn't speak the same language, but as we ate together, that didn't matter. I raised my leaf plate, smiled, and nodded. He returned the gesture with a knowing smile. In that moment, we shared a connection deeper than words. It was pure, human understanding, a welcome that spanned generations. Food is the great connector. It breaks down walls and builds bridges. We all understand the joy of a good meal and the warmth of sharing it. Sitting on a woven mat in the Sri Lankan jungle, I felt more connected to this man than to some people back home. Food is a universal language, and everyone is fluent. That smile and nod were a complete conversation about respect, gratitude, and the pleasure of being together. He pointed to the kurakan paste, then to his chest. This food is their strength, their identity. I pointed to the food and my happy face, hoping to show my appreciation. He smiled wider. We didn't need a translator. We had the food, and that was enough. The Veda way of life is reflected in their food. Nothing is wasted, everything is respected. What isn't eaten returns to the earth, nourishing the soil. This isn't a trend, it's tradition, a partnership with nature. They take only what they need, with gratitude. Their diet changes with the seasons, always fresh and in tune with the land. Their knowledge of the forest is deep, knowing what heals, what nourishes, and when to find it. Cooking and eating are communal, strengthening social bonds. Food is the glue that holds the community together, a reason to gather, talk, and laugh. In a world where many eat alone, this was a powerful reminder of what it means to be human. Their approach is holistic. Food is part of a larger system, including land, community, and health. The Veda people reminded me, food is a gift from the earth to be shared with gratitude. Their respect for this gift is evident in every step, from gathering to eating. Their food truly comes from the heart of the earth and the heart of the community. As our visit ended, I reflected on the day. The flavors lingered, but the experience left a deeper mark. This was more than tasting new food, it was witnessing a rare, precious way of life. The Veda people, rich in culture and spirit, welcomed me with open hearts. That meal will stay with me forever, not just for its taste, but for what it represented. It was a connection to the land, the power of tradition, and the beauty of simplicity. Food bridged every divide, creating a moment of pure human connection. Leaving felt like waking from a dream. The world seemed wiser, the air cleaner. The journey changed me, reminding me of what truly matters. Connection, community, kindness, and respect for the earth. This is the kind of travel I live for, the kind that leaves you changed. The taste of that food is a taste I'll never forget. Sri Lanka, you are magnificent. An island of beauty, diversity, and endless surprises. But the true heart of your country is your people, like the Veda tribe, who carry the ancient soul of this land. Their kindness and generosity are a lesson to us all. Thank you for sharing your home, your traditions, and your food. To travelers, seek out these experiences. Go beyond the familiar, be open, and connect. These are the memories that last a lifetime. I came to Sri Lanka looking for a meal and found a family, a connection I never expected. My stomach is full, but my heart is even fuller. This is why we travel, to have our minds opened and our hearts filled. If you ever visit, taste the real soul of Sri Lanka, food made with love and tradition. It's a taste that will change you. Thank you, Sri Lanka. Thank you, Veda people. My heart is full, and I am a very lucky guy.